Welcome back, YouTube. So I had to re-record this video because I realized that I was not able to hear myself because I had the music playing from the last time that I went live on YouTube. So I'm going to be going over the version 18 updates really quickly. This will be the video that comes to your email showing you the new features that are in the ArterSpace app. So let's get into it. So I already have some stuff on my canvas. I'm not going to waste too much time. You will notice there are two new buttons on the toolbar, the view button and the reorder button. The view button is going to hide and show certain nails. So you can click to show only certain nails, or you can pick which ones you want to show up here. However, you are also able to hide and show right on the nail canvas by clicking the little icon next to the next to the nail frame. So the eye icon. Say that 10 times fast. Click the eye icon. It's going to hide that pinky. If you click it again, it will show it. And you can do that for all the different nails, okay? You also are able to reorder nails. That is a new feature as well. So if you click reorder, there's going to be these boxes here that tell you can drag. So if you click it and drag it, it will switch the position of whatever nail you want, okay? If you are on uniform view, it will adapt to whatever sizing you have there. All right, so that is update number 2. Another update is in your print preview, and let's just put it on full set. In your print preview, there are now margin guides. So I have improved how you can measure things. So when you're making decals, the measurements are improved. So you can see them a lot clearer now. And you can see your millimeter markings as well. When you drag things around the canvas, this will move with it, and you can see exactly how big everything is going to print out. You can also see a change when you move the scale slider up here at the top. So that is new as well. Another thing that is new in the app, you will notice there is a watermark all over the screen. So whatever email you are logged in with will show all over the screen. However, this will not affect your download. So if you download this as a picture, it will not download that watermark, okay? So you don't have to worry about that. Another feature that is new in version 18, it's a very minor feature, but it's a feature nonetheless. So let's go back to 5 nail view before I show you this feature, and I'm gonna put it on the left middle finger. I'm gonna put a teardrop there. If I click on this, you can see now there's an SS size next to the size slider. So when you slide it, the SS size will change. So if you are working with certain crystals and you know you only have a certain size available, you'll be able to precisely map out your set saying, okay, I only have, one SS12 teardrop crystal that's going to go in the middle, and then you can plan the rest of your set out accordingly. So that is yet another new feature in version 18. You will now have SS sizing, all right? Let me go to the drawing tool so you can see what's happening over here. So previously, and this was more of a bug fix, but now I've added another feature. So previously, if you were to do an airbrush, let's just say you did airbrush first, and then you wanted to add a picture on top of that airbrush, you really wouldn't be able to. Now you are able to move your airbrush to a different layer. So not just airbrush, but it can be your pen tool, it can be glitter, it could be star flare, it could be cat eye, it can be whatever you want, but you're able to put it on a different layer. So you can have that as the bottom layer if you want to. And then when you go into your single nail view, let's find our nail with the airbrush. Okay, so we have our base layer, and then we're going to switch it to layer number 2. We're going to find an image. I'll just use this one. And now you can put that image right on top of whatever you did on the drawing tools. Now before, you weren't able to do that. You just had to basically just be stuck with your airbrush being in the wrong place or something like that. But now you can control if your image is above the airbrush, or if you want to put the airbrush on top of your image, all of those things. And then you still have your tools for the layers for your drawings and airbrush right here as well in single nail view. So that is a new feature as well. And I think that's pretty much it on the user features. Everything else is kind of security updates, and there was an email that went out about the security updates that happened on Tuesday. So again, the watermark is going to be there when you log in. There's also a checkbox for you to confirm terms of use once you log in, just telling you basically not to misuse the app, not to share your access with anybody or anything like that. But that is new as well as far as the security features. So that is pretty much it for version number 18. This will go out in your email, your weekly update email. If you have not accessed the replay to the class, please check your emails. There is a whole 2.5 hour replay to the ArterSpace workshop that I did on Sunday, June 28th. It is in the community. So if you get a chance, please check it out so you can see all the features in real time. These features that I'm talking about in this video will not be in that replay, obviously, because these happened after that. But most of the main features are in that 2.5 hour video. That video also does show you how to monetize using the ArterSpace app. All right, y'all. I will see you on the next update video. Have a happy 4th of July, and I will see y'all next time. Bye.